right, my friend Rodney. He was the first one I met at lower school. He was like, I'm Rodney. I said, I'm Tito. And he said, this is how we do it here. And he showed me the ropes. And we became really good friends, just like more than friends, two brothers. We hung out together, worked on each other's car. Might not know what we was doing, but we was working on it. And my daughters, they love some Rodney and his wife Rose. And we just did so much stuff together. And it's unbelievable that he's gone. And he's really going to be missed.
I worked with Rodney for, 10 years. I've been here for 10 years, and I worked with Rodney for 10 years. If anyone knows Rodney, we know that Rodney works to the point where he's tripping over things, he's sweating, just to the point where he's just a hard worker. But bigger than a hard worker, Rodney was just a giving person. He was just a good servant. A servant is somebody who gives of themselves without anything in return, and they don't expect anything in return. Rodney was a true servant. He gave so much of himself. He gave so much to us, and I'm just going to miss him. I appreciate being able to know him, to work with him, and just a humble man, a humble person. I love him, and definitely going to be missed. I love him. I miss him. And if we take anything from this whole situation dealing with Rodney, I hope that we all had the opportunity to let Rodney know how much we love him, how much we appreciate him.
Rodney is, he be the first one to confirm on a text. Always, ding, you know that's Rodney. Then you see Rodney coming across the green, head down, just walking. And you always know he's coming with them keys. I said, Rodney, what you doing with all these keys? You don't need but one. He said, no, this one go this one go to that one. I said, don't you have a master key? Yeah, but it might not work and I got the rest of them.
This is out to Rodney's family. Y'all have my condolences. And I just want to say a few words about the brother that I've met and worked with for 17 years. When I first came up here, he was one of the first people that I met that helped me to adjust to St. Catherine's rigorous agenda. He's always been, I call it a workaholic, avid and confident and specific in the job that he takes on. He always tried to do his best on his job up here, as well as he did in things that he did or would do for anybody that I've known since I've known him. He always been compassionate, as I said, on his job, as well as his relationship with his other employees. With me and him, we kind of kindred because, of his great smile and his attitude and willingness to help you to do your job or anything that he can help you with that's involved that y'all might be involved in. On the personal side, me and him used to kick it a lot. He's very intense in his music ability, crazy about his music. And me and him used to always trade musical ideas back and forth. Well, I like to say he's been great. But some of my music I didn't get back, but I'm not mad because I know he's playing a very special song in a very special place for millions that will be glad to hear the songs he played, but none could be as sweeter than one he's played for family and friends here before he went on the next stage of his journey. And to all of y'all, I say he was a very blessed brother.
I don't know. I don't know Rodney for a long period, for a long time, but I know he was a very sweet man, and he got a nice heart, and it's gonna be hard. We're gonna miss him. He always gonna be in our hearts because he was a man.
And to his family and St. Catherine's, he never could be replaced. He was a loyal, quiet guy. And earlier I knew Rodney before he came to St. Catherine's. He was working for the city recreations, and he wound up leaving there and coming over here. But after he got here, I mean, his quiet personality just charmed everybody in lower school. I mean, I would put him beside me any day in doing the floor. But the thing about floor work, you got to pay attention to detail, and that's what he was, a person that paid attention to detail. He's going to be missed as a friend, as a human being. Family ought to be happy. It may have been cut short, but it wasn't from violence, you know. So I'm just going to leave it at, he's going to be missed.
So I met Mr. Demery in 1997, and I soon found out that he was rather hard on equipment. So after replacing about the third cord on a vacuum cleaner, I went to see Rodney. And I said, Rodney, what is going on here? And in typical Rodney fashion, he goes, getting the job done. What else is there to say? I left. Gonna miss him big time.
First time I met Rodney, I had to go over and work where he worked at. Came back off vacation. I said, Rodney, I don't know how you do this. And he replied, I get the job done. I'm gonna miss you, Rodney.
Well, Rodney was just a person you never will replace. I mean, he always had a good heart for everyone. All the kids at lower school liked him a lot, treated him every day, had birthday, he had things on his doors and stuff like that. But Rodney's gonna be missed big time.
Rodney, you will be missed. I come in between 5 and 5:30, depends on what time the door unlock me in. So when he figured that out, he was my personal security. He used to pop up that hill every morning between 5 and 5:15 just to make sure I'm able to get in that building. And I will really, really miss that. Thank you, and you will be loved and missed. Thank you, Rodney.
All right. I was just saying, Rodney, he's probably one of the hardest working people I've ever seen around here. He was always good to help you, and I know all the boys, they always helped me ever since I've been up. He's always been very nice. He's one of the best guys I've ever talked to. Just a wonderful guy. Always will be. We'll always remember him. He's Mr. St. Catherine's, I can tell you. Okay.
Rodney is a man who is in everybody's heart here at St. Catherine's and in mine at all times. He was the most unselfish, kind individual. He always smiled. He took the worst task and made it into something fun. He'd cut on some music, he'd move the mop bucket, and we'd dance a little bit in the lower school halls, and everything was great. At Daisy Days, he'd be schlepping giant amounts of ice from one side of the green to the other, and he never did anything but smile because he was watching his little girls play and have a great time. And the lower school, the upper school, the middle school, St. Catherine's is really going to feel this loss, but we'll remember this wonderful man and all that he gave to us. So Rodney, here's to you. Love you. Know you're with your rose now and you're happy.
Okay, so I was thinking about Rodney and exactly what he meant to me in my life working here. Every day, Rodney always had something nice to say. Every day it was personal. Good morning, Shanae, how are you doing? He has always made me feel special, just how he dealt with me. In my entire time here, I've never heard that man say an ill word. He's always had a smile on his face, good, bad, or ugly. It didn't matter what was going on during the day. If I needed help, I knew all I had to say is, Rodney, would you? And the answer was yes. It's going to be hard coming in every day and not seeing him. But I'm going to have to remember him in life and how special he was and keep him alive in my own way. So for anyone who ever met him, knew him, spent time with him, knew Rodney was good from the core. It wasn't something he had to work at. It was natural. You will be missed. You were loved.
You know, having a lot of fond memories of Rodney. I worked with Rodney for over 20 years, and he was a great guy. I think about when I come in the mornings and his car's already there, and you know, he's already ready to work even before we punch in. So we're down there in the break room ready to punch in, and here comes Rodney. He comes in and he daps all of us. And when he gets to me, he goes to dap, and I pull back my hand, and we get a big laugh out of that. I think about all the times we did floors and stuff, and camaraderie we had. He loved Lower School, he loved the kids there, and he's just all around good guy, and I'm definitely gonna miss him.
Yeah, I know Rodney because we all work together, and three of us, like Theodore, Rodney, and me, and he always happy and smile, and we miss him the way that he talk, so we close together and go eat together, laugh together, and we take a break, something like that, and when I heard something like he not feel good, like shocking anybody. Usually we close together. That's all. I miss him because he's very nice.
To have Rodney on my team has been an experience. I use the word experience because Rodney quickly went from being my team member to a friend to a family member. And mainly because of the person that Rodney is. When I think about the character of Rodney, it's three words that come to mind: hardworking, thoughtful, and caring. Rodney has always been the single most hardworking person I've ever encountered in my 18 years here at St. Catherine's. He's thoughtful with regards to everyone who walks in the doors, especially in Lower School. Adored by all teachers and students and faculty and staff alike. He will definitely be missed. And you think about his caring character, that is Rodney. You looked in the dictionary under caring, you probably find a picture of Rodney. Because he cared about everyone and everything that he ever did. He will be sorely, missed personally and professionally. I think about the times that Rodney spent with me and my family outside of work, and it's gut-wrenching to know that they won't happen again, but we do have incredible memories to hold on to. Because Rodney was he is the gold standard for people, in my opinion. You don't find anyone who's walked through the doors of St. Catherine that doesn't love Rodney. He is definitely a fan favorite for me personally, for my team collectively, and the school as a whole. Rodney, sir, you will definitely be missed. It was an honor to work with you for almost 2 decades. As a brother, as a friend, love you. Rest well.